What's up, guys? Welcome back. So today I'm going to do some more fencing up here at the property. I'm going to show you kind of how I left it last fall when we left before winter time. I put up some gates and we did a little bit of fencing, and today we're going to kind of extend that fencing a little bit further down the road. So let me turn this around and show you guys how I left it last fall and kind of tell you what we're going to do here today. So this is how I left it last fall. I have a couple posts, put up some gates, and then just use some deadfall to put up a little bit of fencing down both sides of the entrance to our property. There was nothing here when I bought this property. It was just bare ground. There was just a small little access down the road a little ways that you could get up in here, and I cut all this out with my Mini and kind of made an entrance up into the property where we wanted to kind of build a cabin and stuff like that eventually. But I wanted to get it to where we could get our trailer in here. My wife kind of wanted to get some fencing and stuff like that up to kind of make it look a little better, more inviting. I did build that shed that's in the background last fall also, which turned out pretty good. I'll show you that in a different episode. But today we're going to be doing a little more fencing. Now I know this is a little bit later in the evening because during the day it is brighter than bright right here. And camera shots and stuff like that are horrible. The reflection and stuff like that. So I'm showing it to you kind of here in the evening. But this is what I got done last fall. We're going to be extending this fence a little bit down the road today. So I'm going to roll into that and show you guys kind of putting up a few more panels of this fence and show you how it turns out. So after a few hours of working, that's how that thing turned out. We went down the road, probably another, 10 or so panels of that fence. And like I said, this is kind of just deadfall that's laying off in the bush. And we just kind of wanted to use some of the stuff that's here, not spend a bunch of money on fencing. But we got down the road a little ways, just kind of make this a little bit more inviting and kind of make it look a little better coming up to the entrance into our property. I bought this property about 2 years ago. Like I said, there was nothing here. The guy that owned it before me had done nothing. There was one little tire track entrance up at the top. Nothing else. He hadn't cleared anything. He hadn't brought a camper up here. Hadn't done anything. He bought it because he's an astrophotographer and wanted to be up high so he can get those night shots of the stars and stuff like that. and he hadn't done anything. So I bought it from him, and I bought it with the intent to bring our camp trailer up here and eventually put a cabin up here at some point. So that's our plan. I did clear a bunch of ground over where we want to do a cabin eventually, and I may show you that in a future episode once we get going on that, but that might be a little bit down the road. But this fence has turned out pretty good, and the best part is it didn't cost me a dime. We just used deadfall. The only thing that cost me anything is those gates. I bought those gates. I used some old power poles that I got from the local utility for the posts for those gates, and it's turning out pretty good. I got it cleared out. Finally got my trailer up here. I had to cut a bunch of trees and stuff like that to get my trailer up in here because the road gets a little tight in certain spots. But it's turning out pretty good. Hope you guys subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and make sure you follow along with this journey, because this channel is all about do-it-yourself type of stuff. And it's kind of about us getting projects done around the house or up here at the property or anything like that. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and we'll check you guys on the next one.